What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Kendall Arnold outdoors video. I'm not used to saying that quite yet. It is early in the morning. The sun is coming up, as you guys can see. I'm actually running a little bit late. We're going to try to go get out in the deer woods, maybe put a deer on the ground this morning. These cool mornings like this are really nice. We had a cold front come through last night. It was almost 80 degrees yesterday morning. Today the high is 58, and right now it is in the 40s. So I'm going to hurry up and try to get out to the woods after this intro. And if that doesn't work, then we're probably going to go take out that boat right there and see if we can't get some fishing done, maybe catch a few fish and have a banger of a video some way or another. Now, if all goes well, we're gonna shoot a deer this morning. That is the ultimate goal, and that is what I hope happens. But I'm gonna load up and go ahead and get out in the deer woods. I'll see you guys there. It is so dang quiet out here. Like, it's stupid quiet out. Hopefully this is gonna be pretty good. I saw 6 deer on the way in, 6 does all grouped together. I know there's one big buck out here. I've spent many days out here trying to get a hold of him, and I think I finally got him patterned down. I hope he comes through today. If not, I don't know if I'm going to mess with it anymore until rifle season opens. I've seen him one time, and that one time I only could have got him with a rifle. So if I don't see him today, I may just hold off until rifle season. But yeah, this has been going on. This is what I've been doing, trying to get a hold of this buck. Maybe today we can make it happen, but either way, I just really want some meat more than anything, so I'll take a doe at this point. But yeah, we're gonna get up in this tree and see if we can make something happen. It's 6:50 in the morning, and I just finally got settled in. But I think this might be pretty good. It seems like deer up and moving. I haven't seen any here yet, but yeah, this might be a good day. I really have no clue. I don't even know how to film these hunts, guys. If you haven't noticed, like, I'm really not sure what to do during a slow period like I'm having right now. It's tough to film that. So yeah, we're gonna sit here and see what we can make happen over the next couple of hours. And if it don't work, we're gonna go get the good old boat out and see if we can't go lean on a couple fish. You know what I mean? I'm feeling pretty good about this, though. It's been about 2 hours now, and all I've seen is a couple of squirrels, a turkey, and some birds. That's about it. Nothing's rolled through, no does, no nothing. I'm going to give it about another hour, and if that don't work out, I'm going to go grab some breakfast, and we're going to go hit the water. Maybe try to catch a few giants today, or at least a few fish, if anything. Should be a pretty good day. You can't complain whenever you're spending time in the woods and on the water in the same afternoon or the same day. You just can't complain, man. It don't work like that. Guys, I just shot a doe. I didn't make a good shot. She jumped the string at the last minute, and I think I hit her in the stomach. So yeah, I don't really quite know if that's gonna be a dead deer or not. She went over there and bedded down. I can see her from where I'm sitting at. I know you guys didn't actually get to witness it because of the camera angle and all that, but there's one more over there with her, and I've got one more arrow left. So I'm gonna see if I can't call it over here. And if not, we're gonna give this thing some time. And maybe we can go over there and get her in a couple of hours. She's bedded down 3 different times now. She moved around a couple of times. I think that's a dead deer though, I really do. It was a little bit too far back. She kind of lunged forward, but I definitely hit her. I really wish I'd have gotten a better view for y'all to see that, but hopefully got a little bit of something. You at least got to see the arrow fly. It's been about 30 minutes. I don't see the deer anymore. I kind of lost sight of her. I think she's still back there. It was just a doe, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. But, yeah, I think what we're going to go do is see the arrow, see what kind of blood's on the arrow. If it went as far back as I think it did, it might have been a gut shot. And if that's the case, we're not going to look for it till this evening. So, but if it looks like good blood, then I think that we will go try to find this deer. It's just right over there. I don't think it went too far. If she did get back up, but yeah, let's go check on that arrow. This is one of the hardest decisions you can make. It could have been a good shot too. She only went like 20 yards and laid down, then got up and moved again. She kind of looked like she was having trouble standing for a minute, so I might have got a good shot on her, maybe clipped a lung or something. But she kind of jumped my string a little bit, and that's a problem that you have as a bow hunter. But no, I think that's probably a dead deer. I'm pretty sure. This one's got me nervous. I don't usually get nervous over shots, but I don't like making bad shots at all. And I think that's what might have happened here. I'm pretty sure she's just laying over there. But if not, yeah, I'm going to be pretty rough on myself. As much time and effort as I put into getting my bow dialed in and ready to go, and then to have one jump the string like that on me and make me miss or hit it a little bit far back, I don't like that. That doesn't set well with me at all. Didn't look like she went too far, but bad shot still kind of bother me a little bit. And it's starting to rain just a little bit, which is always great whenever you might possibly have to do a tracking job. But I don't think that's going to be the case for this one. I hope not. The way she acted, I don't think that deer made it that far. I mean, she was just right there. You guys can't see it from here, so there's no point in me trying to show you, but I don't think she went far. I really don't. Went ahead and packed everything up in case we do have to get out of here and wait on this deer to expire. But we're about to go check on the arrow and see if she's dead or not. I think that this is a good possibility that there's a dead deer here, but this arrow is going to be able to tell us a lot of stuff based on what color the blood on it is. That is an arrow that is covered in blood, and it looks to be stomach blood. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. That is not what you want at all. Like, at all. It doesn't smell like stomach blood though, so maybe that's a good sign. It looks like there's stomach particles on it, but maybe I tapped into a lung too. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this arrow right here, pick up on the trail, and maybe go back there. I don't know if I want to or not. That deer definitely jumped the string though. That's not good. I want to go see and look at this blood trail if there is one, and see if we have a dead deer on our hands or not. I've looked for 3 hours for this deer. I have no clue where it went, what it did. Right after I got done filming, from finding the arrow, it started pouring, so I lost all kinds of blood, no trail, and what did look like blood in there was just leaves. Like there's a bunch of red leaves here in these woods, so that didn't help anything at all. Everything looks like a blood trail, The only other thing I can think of is to get my buddy out here with a dog, and I don't even know if he can do it. He's looked for 4 deer this year and he hasn't found any of them. Last year he found every deer he looked for, including one of mine that I had the same exact problem with. But yeah, I don't know about this one. It leaves a bad feeling in you, number one, because you know you made a bad shot. I don't think I made a bad shot. I think that it was kind of the deer in this case, to be honest. The arrow went exactly where I wanted it to, just didn't hit the deer where I wanted it to. So that could still be, you know, my problem, because I didn't calculate that. I didn't think that it would jump that far. I'm used to deer jumping, but I didn't think it would jump that far. So now I got a couple options. Either gonna go see if my buddy can get his dog out here, or I guess we're gonna go fishing, because this deer, I've searched every area of this property and I cannot find it. So I'm out of ideas. I really don't know what else to do to find this one. This one's got me pretty stumped, and I really feel bad about it, to be honest. Alright guys, it has been quite a few days since we lost that deer. I really couldn't tell you what happened. I have no clue what happened to that one. The shot looked great. I think I mentioned this in the video. I haven't actually reviewed the footage at all, but it looked really good from my angle. And whenever that deer went to go lay down behind me, the blood that was coming out of it looked absolutely massive. It looked detrimental to me. If you saw, you know, the part with the arrow, there was some gut on it, and I think that might have been from an exit, possibly. I went through an exit and clipped some guttage, but it wasn't the whole area or the whole arrow, so it was kind of weird. Like, part of it looked like good blood whenever I found the deer, or when I found the arrow. Never did find the deer. We had 2 dogs come out and look for it. Me and a buddy had a whole search party. Even though it was just a doe, I don't like letting things go to waste, especially if they're, you know, they die and whatever. That's not cool. So we went and looked all over the place, and I could not find that deer. I mean, we scoured a 3-mile section. Now, that being said, I went up on this ridge later that evening, and I actually think that I saw this deer, and when I did, it was still alive, and it actually went to where it headed back towards where I shot it at. I only think that it was the deer that I shot because it was covered in blood. It had blood pouring out of it, but it went on about its day, and it seemed, I mean, surely it died. Like, if you guys saw what I saw through my rangefinder whenever I looked to watch the deer at first, that thing should have been dead. I don't know how it wasn't dead, but it very, very much should have been dead. It looked like it had a hole coming out around the heart. I don't understand. This is going to be one of those that I'll never know. I mean, it's been about 8 days now, so there's probably nothing left. If it did die, I wouldn't know where to look for it, because I just don't know. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that was the one that I saw run back towards where I shot it at, and it was very, very much. It should have been a dead deer. There's this place on a deer. It's called No Man's Land. It's kind of a weird little spot where if you shoot it, the deer's not going to die. It's gonna hurt, but it's not going to die. And that's a little bit higher. That's a lot higher than where I shot it. So I really have no clue as to what exactly happened. I will probably never know what exactly happened. But what I do know is that tomorrow is opening morning of rifle season. And I'm actually fairly sick right now. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to go sit in a tree and get out the old 300 Winchester Magnum and try to slam some more deer on the ground. I'm going to go back and try to see if we can't find that buck. I got to see that buck that I wanted. I got to see him the other day on the street chasing a doe, which was crazy. He's about half a mile, or he was half a mile from where my stand is, and I've had multiple people tell me that they have seen him in the area. So we may be go knocking on some doors, or we may just go sit in the stand. I made a few scrapes the other day right near my stand, and they have had some visitation by this buck. So maybe we can go make something happen. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that this video kind of sucked, but yeah, maybe it'll work out. I hope so. Tomorrow will be the day. I'll see you guys then.